I mean, if we put it this way, like the subdomains and their major research questions or meritorious scope have not much shifted, but AI genuinely have added new challenges for the society. And when there is challenges for the society, that becomes an HCI concern. I think with this AI boom, HCI probably have expanded with its scope. There are new kind of HCI concerns are arising among us and with our colleagues. People are talking about how we can develop, use, design AI responsibly, how we can make even data collection processes transparent, data restoration processes transparent, curation transparent, accountable. And then when it goes to layman, like for example, বাসার কাজের বুয়া অথবা ড্রাইভার তারা কিভাবে AI use করছে, all these are becoming very tricky and in terms of regulations, because you can see a lot of deepfakes are getting problematic in Bangladesh. Previously, it was probably more elite society, global north's problem. Elite people or politicians or actors were getting their voice and faces being defaked. Now laymen are getting defaked. We often see rural women has committed suicide because their face was sopped in pornographies. So these all different kind of tricky problems are getting involved in HCI domain. And as I said, HCI has now more problem to look into. Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Ahmed. Ferdous.
I do not know even where to begin. So first of all, the recent innovations in AI, especially generative AI, has brought so many new problems in both technological design and domains. And we always, among the research teams, we always have a lot of discussions about it. One negative impact, I would say, frankly, is that it is the buzzword now. So in every grant application, in every project, we need to talk about it. We need to bring some AI flavor into that. So that is, I would say, one negative way it is impacting. And in terms of other problems, important problems that HCI now need to address is, for example, explainable AI, how we design the system, the AI-based systems to the user, how the user understand what the AI is doing and not misinterpret the outcome. Another thing, for example, that Sharifa just mentioned is false data, right? So misinformation and these things. So gradually, again, I'm sharing very hypothetical thoughts on that, is that I can see that in the next few years, we are going back to the origin of data. We are not being able to trust the data as we read, as we see, even in an audio or in a video format, because there are deepfakes. So just a challenge for HCI is that I believe we are going back to the human, where we can no longer trust the digital information anymore, but we need to say who has said that information, or who has hosted or shared that information.
Post-truth.
Post-truth, yeah. There is no longer truth in near future. There is post-truth. We need to see, okay, I often say that this is a similarity. For example, if we think about how Islamic hadith was collected, right? So when we share that, okay, this is a Sahih hadith, trusted hadith, that means that, okay, the collectors has not only focused on the words, but has collected information about who has said those words, who has narrated those words from generation to generation. They collected information about the whole ancestor, the chain of custody of those hadiths. So this will become similar in technology space as well, that not only the content, but who has said that content, who has shared that content, their trustworthiness will become integrated into needs to be integrated into the design of the system, because again, we can no longer trust information.
Thank you. Dr. Ahmed.
Yeah, these are all, first of all, this is a very good question, very timely question, and these are all great answers, like on finding the truth, how you can actually build an AI system which is, fair, accountable, equitable for all. So HCI researchers have got lots of new questions to work with, and these questions are kind of like sitting at the forefront even for AI development. I answered this question from a different perspective. In the computer science department at University of Toronto, in the last 2 or 3 years, we have been seeing an interesting change. So in the final year in our university, you have this option to declare your specialization, and there are options in, like an AI, in computer hardware, software, network systems, theories, and HCI. We are seeing a steady 20% increase in HCI in the last 2 or 3 years. So we became curious. We started asking the students the question: why are you getting more interested in HCI in this, like a wave of AI? And almost everyone are, like answering the same thing, that with the advancement of AI, now they're seeing that the technical skills are becoming less important because AI tools are being stronger. The AI tools are being capable of doing those more than, even better than human beings. So to get, like a secure job, they need to know what human factors, what human expertise they can bring into the table that AI machines cannot do, and HCI can exactly teach people for doing that. So I start from there that this wave of HCI, the wave of AI that we are seeing now has made HCI even more relevant. Now, if we see historically, there has always been an AI wave followed by an HCI wave, then an AI wave followed by an HCI wave. What we're seeing here is an AI wave growing up. What will happen is that a lot of problems will come. These are human level problems. Then HCI wave will come and address those problems. And this next generation technologies will be all about how humans are embedded in developing and designing the system. Even for this, anyone who built an AI system, from data from at the scratch, they know how much human involvement is needed there, how truth is actually generated by human levels. They know that why HCI is so much important these days. It's more important, and it's probably the only unique thing that's important now in the whole computer science discipline.
Thank you, Dr. Ahmed. So as I say, we have a time constraint, so I am concluding.